Welcome back to our Daily Bible Devotional, Volume 2. We continue in 1 Corinthians chapter 14. Paul refocuses on spiritual gifts, stressing the importance of using these abilities to strengthen the church. He points out that prophecy is superior to speaking in tongues because prophecy edifies, encourages, and comforts believers. Tongues without interpretation only benefit the speaker. The brethren are urged to prioritize the edification of the church, especially during worship gatherings. Assemblies should be orderly, with contributions like songs, teachings, and prophecies shared to promote understanding and unity. Gifts such as tongues should only be used if someone can interpret them, and in the proper sequence to prevent confusion. The congregation is also encouraged to respect the limited role of women that are not allowed in worship to be leaders, even if they possess spiritual gifts. In all of this, orderliness aligned with God's will delights Him and strengthens the church. Applying this section is challenging since we do not possess the same spiritual gifts as those in the first century church. However, we can gain valuable insights into the talents among God's people and how we utilize them. These talents may differ, with some potentially holding more significance than others in worship or specific situations. Regardless, we should always strive to act for the edification of God's people, employing whatever abilities He gives us. When gathered for worship, we must honor God's design of order, clarity, and respect for gender-based limitations. In every generation, God's design for the church remains valid. We sing, pray, teach, and invest ourselves for the benefit of the whole, viewing these actions as the Lord's commandments. 3 questions today. Number 1, why does Paul emphasize the importance of prophecy over speaking in tongues? And how should that affect the way you use your abilities? Keep in mind, prophecy had this ability to edify all in the room, whereas tongues could be very limited. What did God have in mind for the value of those gifts and your gifts? Question 2, if worship only benefits you or is only about you, is that God's design? How do you make assemblies more about the group than yourself? That can be the exercising of gifts, singing out loud, any number of great things. Question 3, does God have the right to govern the design of church assemblies? Should we respect His teachings restricting women's leadership in assemblies? What does it say about our faith if we let these passages shape the way that we behave even today? Let's finish in prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for reminding us to use the gifts you have given us to build up the body of believers. Grant us wisdom to recognize the abilities we already possess and the opportunities to serve that are placed right in front of us. Protect our hearts from pride and worldliness, which can blind us to our mission, to honor you and to be a valuable asset in helping Christians worship and serve you. Father, please bless our assemblies. We will focus on obeying your commandments and worshiping you in a proper and orderly manner for your name's sake. Now, you and I want to do that wherever you are today, in every place. But let's make worship an extremely special place where all of us together are seeking to do what pleases the Lord. Thank you for your attention. I hope you have an incredible day.